Just a suggestion, Busch Gardens Tampa Bay, maybe have a small premium parking lot by the tram station in the main parking, because that would be a much shorter walk. Premium parking is kind of a hike. They got rid of the ticket machines. Wow. Hello, Princess, and welcome, Patriots on your court. We are back at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay to go check out the opening of the Refurbished, I don't know if it's the kids area or something like that. I should know the name of it. Yes, of course I didn't look it up first. Okay, 1 second. This is new. It is a beer station, the Casbar. Okay, love the name. Okay, what do we have here? We have, okay. Oh, I guess these are cocktails, beer, crooked Trump. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. The Casbar Auto Pour. Okay, not today because, well, we are still on the wheel. Probably before we leave. Mission. We have a mission. I still don't know what it's called. I was close. I was really close in the road trip vlog. I was gonna call it Wild Oats. It is Wild Oasis. Why did I think it had an African sounding name? It doesn't. Wild Oasis. So we are here to check out the newly refurbished Wild Oasis. Apparently it was delayed for some odd reason. It's just a refurbishment of an area, but at least they're refurbishing it. And some new stuff. Okay, that's auto pour is pretty cool. And what is this? A Gwazi event pavilion sponsored by Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. This is something we've never, a pattern I've never seen before. A new private event space. I say new because I do not remember ever seeing the giant white tent. It's possible I missed it all these years. Do you think wait, is it possible that I actually missed it all these years? Oh boy. It is a warm day here in Tampa Bay at Busch Gardens. It is normal for this time of year. It is about the same as when I was at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. Coming up, Busch Gardens Beer Fest, Brews and Barbecue, yum yum, raise a glass, July 25th. That is, next week. Next week. Walkabout Way, Kangaloom Aviary. Well, it got some construction walls and I guess some refurbishments going on here. I don't remember what was here. This is fresh. This is some work has been put into this. I like the Busch colors. That's very nice. The kangaroos. Well, actually, have these always been here? Okay, they are making some improvements. The Epic effect. Yes, look at this. There is shade for viewing the pink chickens. Check this out. This is definitely new. These were not here before. When was the last time we were here? Was it November? No. Was it this November or December after Margaritaville Islander? That's the thing with places that you're very familiar with. You lose track of time, between, or the memory of when you were here last, because it's so familiar. It's like, okay, was it a month ago? Was it 6 months ago? Yeah, I think it was. Whenever Islander was, that was November or December. But, given our recent successes with Miss Liberty 2, maybe we'll be here more often. I need a van. Not that she's not great. A van. There's a new giant fan. I will let you experience it very briefly. How does it feel? It actually feels pretty good. Posted wait time for Shikra is only 20 minutes, but probably not today. Whee! There we go. Oh, wait, is this where she comes? Okay, there we are. And, well, that's all I can get from here. The park today does not feel crowded, but busy, which is good. 20 minutes for Shikra. That's not too bad. All right, I think Wild Oasis is, not Wild Oats. I think Wild Oasis is right. Yep, that's where the monkeys used to be able to climb. That's right. I guess the larger area is Jungala. I kept wanting to say Jungala, but I knew it wasn't that. Or maybe it was. Maybe they just swapped names. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know why I'm saying okay. These... Okay, this has been touched up. Definitely. I definitely don't recall that. I know it's minor, but Good job. I guess this is the orangutan habitat, and if they wanted to climb up on these, I suppose they could. Yeah, the ropes are still there. I don't see anybody out there, but one thing I never noticed, that there's a see-through viewing platform. I guess they can hang out down there. Okay, that's wild. Here we are, Wild Oasis. These creatures are what they have been using in the promotional material. Look at that. They actually look like the alebrija from Coco, right? And this is definitely new. What I don't remember is whether these guys were always here and they just repainted them, or this is new theming. And there is a new dining establishment here, Toma. All right, so they have a bowl, and I don't know what those are. Not fritters, patties, shakes. Toma at Orange Cafe. Ooh, tempting. Toma, a taste of Latin America. This is a place that I've never been in before, because this whole area has been closed for quite a while, and even before, there would have been no reason to come in here. All right, let's see what they got. Here's the menu: barbacoa, chicken ensalada verde, plantas, empanadas, and croquetas. Looking good. I'm sure it's better than what I'll get on the ship. Yeah, like I said, I have never been in this establishment before, pre or post Toma. Okay. Ooh, maybe a snack. Maybe later. This is the trouble you get into doing no research. I know. Okay, it's pretty basic Latin American food. I'm not gonna say I haven't had all of those things before, but it would be nice to try. Now the question is, do I try the new establishment, or do we continue with the plan and go to Garden Grill at Epcot? I'm not trying to get a reservation at Garden Grill, which might be a determining factor. Well, here we are in Wild Oasis. It is pretty much the same. So there's definitely been some work, in the theming, the painting. All of this is touched up. That might be brand new. That's right, I forgot they have a little drop tower in here. And then the ropes course, play area, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, well, there are adults up there. This is pretty substantial. I doubt I've ever been up there either. Okay, well, let's head in. I don't think this is very big, though. Oh, no, Fernando. The ABBA song, Fernando. Well, let's see if he's out. It's why we're here. Let's at least climb the stairs and see what we can as an adult. This is definitely more substantial than the new, play area at Universal Studios for Shrek. That, honestly, that's just a platform and 1 or 2 slides. This is definitely a hard pass. Okay, yeah, I know my limitations. Oh boy, what is or was this? I feel like it's definitely something more substantial than what it is now. It is closed. I don't remember what was here. Could it have been just another ropes course type thing? Maybe. Huh. Well, it's been taken care of. It's painted and everything. Maybe they're going to bring it back eventually. Check this thing out. Oh my God. Yeah, no, definitely not adult friendly. I would be ripped to shreds trying to crawl through here, but it's cool. I don't think we ever found out what happened to Count, what's his name? The Count's from Sesame Street play area that was in Sesame Street Land at SeaWorld Orlando. It was constructed during the remodel. Then it had plants around it for a few weeks and then gone. That's it. It's just like a fake grass area now. They just took it away. Never said anything. Weird, though. Was there a zip line around here? Because, I guess, maybe. A zip line tower from there, from over here, makes some weird sense. Is that fan running over there? Okay, that would be kind of weird. All right, you know what? I can definitely see it. Let's see. Is there another one? I think we can successfully navigate this. There's plenty of parents heading through. Reminds me of the rope bridge on MSC Seascape, MSC Seashore. I only had the Action 2, which would fit through those, definitely, which was very terrifying, actually. But we made it. All right, so here we go. Oh, boy. Let's try and do this hands-free. And, it's not too bad. Oh, okay. I waited. There's nobody else here. Oh, my God. Wow, this is pretty... Okay. Yeah. It's adult-friendly. Oh, boy, almost. Woo! All right. This is, super treacherous. Ay. Okay, almost made it. Parents, teach your kids situational awareness. Just, a suggestion. I'm sure you saw. Well, I just showed you. These kids, they run up to the other side when I'm just about to step out. Oh, well. Oh, wow. Here we are. Here is the exit and another entrance for these. Oh, my God. Look at this. Yeah, no way. No way at all. I guess I will never get to experience that tower over there. Although I'm sure plenty of dad has been dragged through here. Oh, boy. Hey, you know what? It comes with the territory. And so does the run. If anybody who has kids in the family knows. So we're headed back down the spiral stairs of doom. They're always stairs of doom, I guess, on cruise ships and theme parks. These are kid-friendly, which means they are adult dangerous. Oh my God! Oh, woo! We made it! We made it! You should go ride Dinosaur. Yeah, I'll never make it up there. But is there another tower? Yeah. There, up there. I mean, I suppose it could be for a zip line. That would make sense, but I don't remember. I doubt they would bring it back. I really do. All right. Beautiful views. Yeah, all this brand new. I that this was delayed slightly. It's not a shocker. There's a lot. They put a lot of work into this, so I'll allow it. Animal sighting. I know. I probably heard what it is. It's not a capybara. It's oh boy, yeah, yes, dozens of times on Expedition Everest. Oh my God, I hope not. If you can't find a Planet Fitness, this is always an option, I suppose. That is the new Wild Oasis, not Wild Oats, Wild Oasis here at Busch Gardens Tampa. A wonderful place for the kiddies. I guess this is their rendition of Sesame Street Land over at SeaWorld Orlando. This park has not had anything like that for a very long time. Glad they made it happen. I wonder what they're doing to promote cross-park activities. People who visit here, they go to SeaWorld because it's in Orlando. How are they getting them to this park? They used to have a bus, maybe from the hotels. Yeah, what's up with SeaWorld's hotel? I don't know. Let's head into Tiger Treasures, see if the air conditioning is on. Whew. Yes, that is an excellent idea. Okay, what time does Typhoon close? Oh, you know what? I've never been to Adventure Island? What's the water park here? Yes, the viewing spot is where the AC is. Whew. Here's the plan. Let's get an empanada from the new place. I don't expect it's not gonna be amazing, but I'm hungry. So let's take care of that. Need something to drink too. Then I checked, and Garden Grill has wide open res all day until close. Let's have our empanada and just finish walking around the park. Maybe ride Gwazi once. Why not? We're here, and it doesn't look busy. If there's a long line, we'll skip it. And then tomorrow, the goal is a reservation or a virtual queue for Test Track. Of course, I could just pass by. They were doing soft openings last week. Ding dang. Yeah, it's totally unannounced. You just walk up and ride. I know, I need to. A van. I really need a van. From Toma, here is one beef and one vegan lentil. I don't know which is which. The other option was French onion, which, I don't know, doesn't seem very on theme. And of course, water. Well, life choices affirmed. Those were pretty good. And the spicy harissa sauce, I think that's what it was. It had a kick to it, so if you are spice adverse, not for you. Okay, we are executing the plan very well. Let's continue walking around and let this digest for a bit. I got some delicious water, and yeah, maybe we'll just loop around, give Gwazi a go, and then off to Epcot. Sounds like a plan. There are work walls up right here, and what could possibly be so important going on back there that they're trying to distract everyone with free beer? I know, seriously. It's definitely like, oh, what work walls? What work walls? There's no work walls. Here, have some free beer. To Tiger Trails and Tiger Pop-Up, I'm gonna say I don't recall ever walking across this bridge. I think it's just circling the enclosure, but yeah, I don't think I've ever been through here. Huh. Okay. Oh, maybe we should try and ride the Sky Ride back to base. I really feel like we need to come back and give Busch Gardens Tampa Bay a little bit of real love soon. Maybe on the way back. Look at this Hotopia featuring loaded smoked brisket tots, wild chicken tots, wild chicken. Wait, what? Wild chickens? Okay, hey, you know what? Supply chain issues, right? Cheesy tots and crazy bacon ranch tots. No, this is definitely new. I don't even know what was here before. But in all seriousness, does nobody at the corporate level or in the management level think about how that sounds? Because when I read that, I am presuming that they're out capturing wild chickens. And that's fine, but really? Phoenix Rising is showing only 25 minutes. Not bad for one train. Busch Gardens. Wah, wah, wah. Here lies Scorpion, one of the now dwindling Schwarzkopfs. They just tore her down. And that's it. That was her fate, unfortunately, which honestly kind of surprised me because last time I rode, sometime last year, she was running pretty good. A lot of people speculated that they might, sell her to another smaller park, which, I mean, yeah, sure. But alas, just a rock field. Who knows what will replace the legendary Scorpion. Whatever it is, it's probably going to go that way. Someday, I will get a funnel cake. I don't know if it's here or at Walt Disney World or at a Cedar Fair park. I don't know. Someday, I will get a funnel cake. Oh boy, it's not going to be good. There was a giraffe earlier. I thought it might be just a one-off, but here is a zebra photo spot. There's no photographer here. I guess it's just self-portraits. There's no one in here. No one. I'm alone. I am 100% alone. I just want to point out that this is probably the best hand wash sink that I have encountered in a long time. Look. It's tall. It extends out. There's plenty of space. It's not particularly large, but you know what? You don't really need a lot of space if the faucet is positioned correctly, right? There's plenty of room to wash your hands in here and almost the perfect amount of water. It's not a lot, but it comes out. It's not spraying. It doesn't spray everywhere. Wow. This is, is this better? Is the sink at Busch Gardens better than Explorer 1? Ooh, great question. And just to reiterate, there was no one else in there. No one. I saw her dispatch with empty seats, one run, and then we're off. Something new also, Gwazi dogs. What do they got here? Foot-long, all-beef hot dog. Oh, that's it? Okay, the picture made it look somewhat special, but that's it? Okay, well, all right, come on, Busch. You can do better than this. Fantastic ride on Iron Gwazi. Next to last seat. Interesting, very interesting station. It was the shortest line, but 180-second dispatches. I heard you were doing better, Busch, so maybe next time. And yes, there was a casualty, as you can see. Just poor placement in the pocket. No worries. I guess I need to buy some glue because I have my other sunglasses sitting in the car with the pieces that just need a bit of glue. Either way, we are off. We are here. Well, mission accomplished, actually. That's it. Today was not a big ride day here. Okay, it's here. It's just Tampa. I'd rather come back when it's cooler, and oddly, when the crowds are less. When Gwazi has an under 10-minute wait. Yeah. Okay, at least they're running 2 trains. But, yeah. Well, let's get out of here. The grabby part is, these right now are my favorite sunglasses. I wore them on the whole trip, and I was probably going to wear them through this next whole trip because I actually really like them. All right, I'm just going to have to be on the lookout. And, I was thinking, where did I get them? So Worst case, absolute worst case scenario, I will just have to book another sailing on Icon of the Seas to get a replacement pair. I mean, if I have to, I have to. This is more. This is more than they had at Williamsburg. Definitely. No, Independence Day has passed. We were there right before, and I was commenting. I said, oh, it's probably the same thing at Tampa, but no, we definitely have more. Well, I mean, everything is better in Florida, so that's understandable. I mean, they're here. I was just checking out possible replacements. What do you... Uh-oh.
In the interest of guest safety, operation of the Sky Ride has been suspended due to inclement weather in the area. Once again, in the interest of guest safety, operation of the Sky Ride has been suspended due to inclement weather in the area. We are currently monitoring the weather conditions and will reopen the Sky Ride as soon as conditions allow. Thank you.
Okay, that was the omniscient voice. Let's head out of here because inclement weather could mean rain at any second. It's Florida. I know what this looks like, but it's Florida. That is my quick trip here at Busch Gardens Tampa to check out the new Wild Oasis. Oh my God, I almost said Wild Oats again. Area, the refurbished Jungala. I actually think that's what the whole thing was called. And we had some delicious empanadas, some very hot sauce, and great ride on Iron Gwazi, and a fashion casualty. I know, it's so sad, but we will recover. Well, goodbye, Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. I will be back probably when it's a little bit cooler. Or actually, it really doesn't matter, does it? So, who knows when we will be back. Whew. Right now, gonna go hop in Miss Liberty 2, and we are off to Epcot. Might stop and charge briefly. Might try to get this video out today. Why not? I mean, not. Who knows when you'll see this? I don't really know. Then, I know tomorrow. That's right, tomorrow. Our goal is a fast pass, a virtual queue for the new test track. Hey, maybe we'll get a ride in Guardians. I know people are thinking, well, why don't you just go to Garden Wheel tomorrow when you're going to try to go on test track? Well, why don't I go to Garden Wheel today and try to get test track tomorrow? So there. Yeah. Well, you know what? Whatever happens, if I don't get a virtual queue for test track, if I can't ride Guardians, it's only 70-minute waits. And, well, despite my favorite glasses, oh boy, I am so thankful. Very thankful. I mean, they're only $10 for these problems.